Hi and welcome to Kirsty's Bookish World. Today I'm going to be showing you my January TBR. Now, this is my first ever video on this channel, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm still trying to figure things out. So, firstly I'm going to show you the book that I haven't got the physical copy of, and I'll put it up here for you guys. And that book is Cress by Marissa Meyer, and it is the third book, I believe, in the Lunar Chronicle series. The reason why I would have read it by now, but unfortunately my library doesn't have the audiobook available, so I'm having to wait. So you'll have to excuse me while I wait for that. But as soon as I get it, I know I'll be reading it, because I dived into the series just before the year started and I am obsessed. I love everything about it. To Cinder, Scarlet was a bit hit and miss for me, but I really enjoyed Cinder. I really enjoyed Cinder's parts in Scarlet. Now I won't tell you too much about what happens, but I'm really excited to find out what's going to happen. I've already got Winter downloaded, so as soon as I can finish Cress, I will go straight on to Winter, which again I might add that to this TBR as a possible. So I might read it this month, I might wait till next month. Next up is a non-fiction book, one that I didn't think I'd get for Christmas, but I ended up getting it as a present from my family, so I'm going to try and start reading this, and that is The Diary of a Young Girl, Anne Frank. I believe it is edited by Oda H. Frank and Marjam Pressler. You have to excuse me with names, I'm terrible with them. And this is a real life story about a girl called Anne Frank and her family escaping from Nazi occupation during World War II. This is an actual real diary. This is a true story. It is actually just like it is. Let me see if I can find it. So each, I don't know if you can see that, it's quite bad quality, but there it's got the names, the dates and the names of the day, and it kind of goes, so it's written like a real diary. Basically, she's writing to somebody called Kitty, who, again, I don't know who that is because I haven't read it. I'm really excited to find out what happens in this. If I like it, I might do a review video. I'm not sure. We shall see. But yeah, so I'm really excited for this one. Next is a... Oh, look. Can you see him? Say hi. He's lazy and he loves to cuddle up. Next is a book that I got thanks to Booktube. I asked for it for Christmas, but I didn't end up getting it, so I ordered it for myself off of worldofbooks.com, which is I believe it's a UK company, or at least it has free UK delivery, and the books are all secondhand and they're all like really cheap. So I recommend that. I might leave the link to that down below if you're interested in the website. I don't know about the rest of the world delivery, so you'll have to have a look and see what you can find. So this one is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Sorry. And again, this is a book that I got because of Booktube. Everybody that I've said has really enjoyed it, especially Hannah from Clockwork Readers. She said she's really enjoying this, or has really enjoyed this book. I think she said it's one of her favourites. I can't quite remember, but I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with this. So yeah, it's quite long, and I've heard a few mixed results on it. Some people say that it's too long-winded in its detail. Some say that it's a really slow read. Others say that it's the perfect balance of everything. Again, I don't know much about the actual plot. I've just read the synopsis on the back, and the few little pieces of information I've picked up from watching other people talk about this book in their TBRs and books read in that month. So we'll see. I'm excited to see what happens. Next is a book that will come as no surprise. I have read it before, so this is a reread. I did pick this one up. This wasn't intended to be on my TBR, but what's happened is Emma from Emma's I think it's Emma's Books or Emma Reads or something. I've totally blanked on the name of her channel at the moment, but most of you should know who Emma is. If you've been on Booktube a little while, you should recognise her, but I'll leave a link to her channel below. She has created a read-along challenge, and she's created a Facebook group for this challenge, and so what she's done is she's created a year-long list of the dates for you to read every single Cassandra Clare book within the Shadowhunter series. Now, again, I am very, very eager to get involved in this. I've always wanted to finish reading the series. I think I've only read up to the 3rd book in the Mortal Instruments series, and then I've read the 1st book to the Infernal Devices series, and I've read nothing else. I haven't read Magnus Bane or the Shadowhunter Academy or anything like that. I want to read them, but I read the TMI book, the book series, when I was on holiday in Greece about 3-4 years ago. I'm excited to reread this. I have read this book 2-3 times in the past because it's just one of those, almost like a classic read. You know, once you've read it once and you enjoy it, which not everyone does, but I do. But if you enjoy it, you tend to go back to it. So this book is the 1st book in the series, and that is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I am reading it on my Kindle at the moment. I just currently own this new edition, the new paperback edition. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens with this. I'm about halfway through this already, because you've only got till the 21st of January to read this. I'm going to I will add a list of the dates on the page here, and I will also link the Facebook group down below if I can figure out how to do that, because again, this is a new channel, this is my first video, so you'll have to excuse me while I try and figure everything out. Yeah, so that's it for my January TBR. I'm quite excited to see if I can get them all read. I've got a few books on my Kindle that, see, I'm a very mood reader, so sometimes I might read the books that I've shown you, sometimes I might completely change my mind and not read them, but I'm trying to set myself a TBR, because if I don't, then I won't ever read any books. So yeah, if you like this video, then please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit that bell if you do subscribe, and I will speak to you later. Bye.